Hello. Didn't I see you at church on Sunday?
Yes. I believe you do look familiar.
My name is Roger. I am the missions pastor for Awaken Up.
That sounds very nice.
It means that my job is to disciple our congregation through incarnational example and motivate them toward missions so that they might tithe of their own blessings toward the evangelization of Judea, Samaria and the ends of the earth.
I have no idea what you just said.
Would you like to go on a missions trip?
I do not want to give you the wrong impression. I only visited your church in memory of my father who passed away recently.
A missions trip is a wonderful experience. You will see many new places. Have you ever been to Mexico?
No, I haven't.
I led 6 trips to Mexico last year. We built 8 churches and produced a puppet show and dance in the Mexican language, as well as we preached the gospel to over 3,000 people.
You speak Spanish, do you?
I do not.
Then how do you know these people in Mexico want your help?
They are poor and Mexican. Of course they would like a hand up. The best way that we can keep them from coming illegally into our country is to go fix their country for them. That is the church's job, to help the poor.
Well, thank you, but I don't believe I am interested.
Have you ever been to Africa?
Yes. I have lived in several countries in Africa when I worked for the Peace Corps.
Have you ever been to Thailand?
No. I have never been to Thailand.
I led 4 trips to Thailand just last year as well.
I am quite impressed. It seems you have been to many different places in the world. Your church must be very proud.
I do it for the gospel.
What is it you mean when you say, I do it for the gospel?
Just serving. We got to serve, that's the gospel.
I see.
Jesus died on that cross and we got to serve.
Pardon me for my ignorance. You seem to speak in riddles and rhymes. I do not understand how Jesus dying on a cross means you have to put on puppet shows in Mexico.
Jesus died on a cross for me, so I serve him. It's the least I can do in return.
What would be the most you could do?
I suppose I am doing the most I can do as well.
And all this you half just explained to me is the gospel.
Yes.
When that man was preaching on Sunday at the building for the church, he said that Jesus went around preaching the gospel.
Yes, he did. That is correct. We must all preach the gospel.
How in the world did he preach a gospel about himself dying on a cross and inspiring puppet dance shows if he had not died yet?
We must take it on faith.
I would rather have an answer or two.
You must just believe.
I have no problem believing that Jesus was a wonderful man and that his gospel was full of helpful things for us to hear. I just would like to know what those things were.
He said believe. We just have to believe.
Okay then. I suppose I shall get back to work, but I will do it believing.
No. You must also do missions if you are a Christ follower.
I thought you said we just have to believe.
Yes, you must believe and do missions or give money to missions.
Is that what this is about? Would you like me to give some money to your church?
Here, I will give you this pamphlet. It is about missions and how we should do missions. I wrote it. My picture is there on page 2, and page 3, and 5.